So if we extrapolate those figures, if we assume that we made on average each day, we made a couple of winning trades averaging $450, which is what we did on this particular example day. And let's assume as well that we took a third trade and that on average we lost one trade and that trade lost us $50 a day. Obviously the golden rule is that we keep our losses smaller than our wins. So let's assume that our loss was just $50 a day. Commission on 3 trades, trading 1,000 shares, that's the 2 winning trades and 1 losing trade, would be $30 a day. That would give us an average net daily profit of $370 trading this strategy. Now if we traded just 3 days a week and 50 days of the year, so if we took 2 weeks off completely and the rest of the year we only traded 3 days a week, got some bank holidays and that kind of thing in there, and even when there aren't bank holidays we're saying maybe that we wouldn't trade Mondays or Fridays, so we'd have a 4-day weekend and then just work 3 days a week. If we made that average of $370 a day, that would give us profits, net profits after commission of $55,500 a year, and that will be working 13.5 hours a week, which is less than half a normal working week. So that ain't bad, is it? If we worked 4 days a week, traded 4 days a week, again only 50 weeks of the year, took 2 weeks off completely, that would give us profit of $74,000 a year, working for just 18 hours a week, which is still less than half a normal working week. And that brings us back to the old professions chart there, and there we go, trading that strategy 4 days a week, 18 hours a week. We've overtaken a plumber already and his 2 years of apprenticeship, and we're making 30 grand more than him. And I reckon anyone with half a brain and a bit of discipline should be able to practice a strategy, a simple strategy like that, and get it down within 3 months. So that pops us into the chart there. We're not yet beating a surgeon, but then he's done 12 years training and we've done 3 months. I reckon in 12 years we could come up with a few more strategies, a few more trading setups, and it wouldn't take many of those 13 grand trades, what I didn't even count, to a few of those in a year, and we've beaten the surgeon. So that hopefully gives you some sort of idea as to what you can earn. That's a question I get asked a lot: how much can I make as a trader? Obviously the answer is how long is a piece of string. It's entirely subjective, but hopefully that gives you a more objective view of what's possible just trading one very simple strategy, just a few days a week and just a few hours a day. Now there are some caveats to this, of course. I haven't back tested this strategy at all. As I say, I only came up with it about an hour and a half ago, just off the top of my head. If you were going to come up with your own strategy, obviously you'll want to put some effort into back testing it over a longer period of time to see how it works out over a long period of time. I ain't looked at any other charts, I just made this up, looked at the stocks I had on my list for Monday, and it happened that it worked out quite well. Maybe Monday was an exceptional day and that most of the time it would lose money. That's why we backtest, to find these things out. Assuming you backtest it and it looks alright, that's when you start forward testing it, which means to start trading it on paper but live, as if you were trading it with real money, and see how that pans out for you. And the other caveat, of course, is that at this point we're only looking at the strategy. Having the discipline to trade that strategy is, of course, an entirely different matter. It's no good knowing what you've got to do if you're incapable of actually pulling the trigger when you need to. So to sum up what I've been trying to get across in this video, coming up with a trading strategy is easy. I know people stress about it. They say they go off chasing the Holy Grail if a strategy suddenly stops making money or don't make as much money as they think it should. They immediately assume that it's a strategy, when in 9 times out of 10 it's the trader themselves that ain't trading it right. But the strategy part is the easiest part of trading. Learning any single strategy really don't take long. As I say, that strategy looked pretty easy, didn't it? Nothing very complicated there. You can learn the strategy in a day and you should be able to get that down and understand it and be able to take trades from that strategy and make regular profits within 3 months, and that's on the outside. the point I'm really trying to make is that you can earn decent money working very few hours if you just put in that initial effort. And that initial effort is, as we've just seen, considerably less than is required for many other professions. As I say, we've beaten the plumber there. He's done a 2-year apprenticeship and he's on 43 grand. We reckon we can do this in 3 months and be earning over 70 grand. And that's all without that nice CME trade. You get a couple of those in a year, even 2 of those, and you're over 100 grand, aren't you? So there we go. That's hopefully crystallised some of what I've been banging on about in the last videos. Hopefully answer some of the questions. Do let us know if this is useful to you. If you're watching this on iTunes, just pop over to the blog at daytradingfreedom.com/videos. You can comment. All the videos are on the blog. They come on a couple of days after they're on iTunes, so you can comment on there, or you can just email me, Harvey at daytradingfreedom.com, of course, and let me know if this is useful and if there's anything in particular you want me to cover in future videos. Alright then, until the next time, good trading to you.